going to be messy for a bit, for I think a couple of years, if not a little bit longer. We've overcomplicated it. People think they need all these certifications off all these courses. LinkedIn, for a lot of people, it's a place where people brag in public, and that can be off-putting.
Hello everyone, it's an exciting day today because I have with me Mr. Aneesh Raman, the Chief Economic Opportunity Officer at LinkedIn, the co-author of Open to Work, and having written on LinkedIn for consistently for around 3 years. Wow. It really is a big moment to have him here. So thank you so much for being here, Mr. Aneesh.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and thanks for being part of the LinkedIn community.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. And I want to ask you a few questions. And in journalist style, I've gotten a few research-based questions here. So I'll be reading out from there. My first question to you is, Mr. Aneesh, that World Economic Forum says that nearly 40% job skills will change by 2030. Yeah. For a young person who feels anxious, what exactly are the top 3 skills you would recommend that they should focus on?
I mean, first, it's just know AI. Know the tools, use them in different ways. Just AI fluency is key. I think we've overcomplicated it. People think they need all these certifications off all these courses. Just use the tools. They're really easy to use. Beyond that, I think it's really about curiosity and resilience are the 2 I pick. Curiosity because you have to start really mapping where work is going and where you're going to play into that and build your career. And resilience, it's going to be messy for a bit, for I think a couple of years, if not a little bit longer, before things start to settle out around new work and we can all see what's happening and reverse engineer from it. So AI literacy, curiosity, resilience.
That's amazing. I think that also very organically brings me to my second question. The chapter 1 of this book, right, is called Failure is Not an Option. Yeah. And today, so many young professionals feel anxious about falling behind.
Yeah.
How do you see resilience in that aspect? Yeah. And what role did neuroscience play in you writing this book?
I mean, well, first of all, the human brain is the most amazing object in the known universe. It's human intelligence, not artificial intelligence. And the human brain can rewire itself constantly. It can learn new things, master new things. So I think, if you're really starting out and trying to figure out what to do, you want to really be learning constantly and pushing yourself constantly. And I think that was key to it. And to motivate yourself, this idea that failure isn't an option, that you don't have to worry about where is the world of work going to be in 5 years, where is it going to be in 10 years. Don't worry about a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. Just have a today plan and push yourself to learn and grow. Try the tools, try them in new ways, create something new, partner with someone new, just push yourself.
Exactly like we are doing here today. So that's amazing. Yeah. That also brings me to my third question, Aneesh. You have described your career ladder as becoming somewhat like a climbing wall.
Yeah.
And having such a decorated career trajectory yourself, from CNN to working with Obama to working today with LinkedIn and Facebook. What do you think people should choose as the next move when the obvious path no longer exists?
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough. It's a personal choice, and you have to think about in a moment where you're choosing what matters most. In the book, we talk about these 3 questions. Why do you work? What can you do? Where do you go? My career, it sounds incredible when you talk about the interesting things I've done, but there were a lot of down moments in between where I left journalism and before I became a speechwriter to Obama, I was an unpaid intern on a campaign that hadn't won yet. And so you're going to take a lot of risks. You're going to go down to go up on the climbing wall, and you've got to be able to manage that. And the only way you can manage it is that you have belief that you're doing the right thing for whatever reason is motivating you at that moment.
It's absolutely amazing. And having had a non-linear career myself, I absolutely resonate with you on this.
Yeah, because it goes down.
It does. And in those moments, a lot of times decisions may not make sense on paper.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, you realize that it was all worth it.
Yeah.
That brings me to my fourth question. You've said in your book that nobody beats you at being you, which is also my favorite quote from the book.
Yeah.
So when AI can make everyone sound polished, how do people turn their real story into an advantage? What sets them apart when AI when we speak about AI slop as well? So
Yeah, I think it's authenticity. Everyone is unique in the story they have to tell, but if you aren't telling that unique story, you're telling the same story as anyone and everyone, especially with these tools and its ability to generate content. And I really have loved AI slop as a term because it shows that we as humans want authenticity. We will reject sameness. And so I think, yes, it's great if these tools help you write, help you create in ways you couldn't before, but then you have to build on that. You have to really make it your own.
Absolutely. And love that thought. I think authenticity is the buzzword for 2026 for sure. And thanks to Aneesh and Ryan for bringing that to our attention.
Yeah.
And last but not the least, you've also mentioned that we've also heard that LinkedIn is often treated as a record of credentials and titles. And we're also often talking about or focusing on that.
Yeah.
So in this age, how do people adapt in real time
Yeah.
on LinkedIn? How do they make their journey beyond careers and
Yeah.
titles? And most importantly, what has helped you in your LinkedIn journey? What
Yeah.
stood out for you in your LinkedIn?
I mean, I think LinkedIn, for a lot of people, it's a place where people brag in public, and that can be off-putting. That's gotta become a place where people build in public, where you're learning, you're failing, you're trying. For me, the best part of LinkedIn is that it's watching someone try something and inspiring me to do that, watching someone learn something and then building on that and commenting on what they've said. You know, the power of LinkedIn is that we are in it together. It is 1 billion plus professionals, the world's largest, network of professionals ever assembled, which we have to rely on as we deal with the greatest disruption to work in human history. So really seek out authenticity and partnership on LinkedIn.
Absolutely, Aneesh. That's my time. I just want to highlight one thing. In 2023 Jan, I distinctly remember writing my first post on LinkedIn and hitting publish, despite a million doubts in my head as to, am I even an expert here? I was just talking about my work with the government.
Yeah.
And 3 years later, I'm sitting here, the Chief Economic Opportunity Officer, Aneesh. It's an absolute wonder and a testament to what the power of writing on LinkedIn can do to you. So thank you so much, Aneesh. It has been a pleasure and high five. Thank you so much for this book as well.
Thank you.